Russian in here. Alright, we're good. Let's do this. Let's start this game! I'm gonna play freaking. Looks like Teemo. I'm gonna play Teemo anyways. I wanna play Teemo. I just wanna play Teemo! I just wanna. 2, 3, 4 all over the place! I actually have a wonderful song about Teemo that we can all listen to. You're gonna love it. Sorry, Metallica, but this has to get put on repeat. Because we're playing Teemo this game, so we gotta listen to Teemo. We gotta get into the zone. You know what I mean? You just gotta get into it. Sounds like Teemo's just getting off. Where are you, Teemo? Where are you, scumbag? I'm going AD Teemo BTW. I'm going classic Teemo. This is where you get like frozen mallet and just freaking rape shit. That's what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I don't even know what I want to run for this. Nope, that is definitely not my Jax page. I need to rename it. Do I want on just attack speed? No, I'm gonna run just AD. And then, there's my ADC page. There we go. And just Ignite Flash. I could run Barrier too, but so for top AD Teemo, you just run attack damage. Again, I'm not doing, I should be doing draft pick. I suppose the blind pick, it works a little bit better. But I'm gonna be running the physical damage, armor, and magic resist. You can run attack speed, you can run movement speed as well, which work very well on Teemo. And then as the ADC page is just normal offensive stuff, although I should take off Frenzy and switch it out here, because there's not a need in Frenzy. And you should grab it into Expose Your Weakness, into Spell Wavering, and Blade Wavering. Weaving? Weaving, yes! That way you do more damage. And then I have the Ignite and Flash, because Ignite, you never know who you're going to face in top lane if you're going to be going up against a Mundo. You don't want to deal with him and his ultimate, so you got to Ignite, as well as like Renekton, anyone who's going to be getting HP burst amount, so like Jarvan in top. I don't have a problem with Jarvan in top, that's cool. Although when I play Jarvan versus Teemo, I poop all over Teemo. I've done it a bunch. So wait, who's singing disturbs you? I hope you mean mine, because I can sing just like it. I have a beautiful program that allows me to do awesome things. So like you can hear and see it right here. I can sing just like Teemo. Watch, on the next playthrough of this song, I'll sing just like him. I will make you guys so proud. So proud.
Doesn't mean everything. I've got a head. Size doesn't mean everything. I've got a head. Yes, sir.
Alright, I had my fun. I had my fun, I'm sorry. I'm done with the Teemo. We won't listen to Teemo anymore. We gotta listen to scumbag music, though. We gotta listen to, like... do I have that song? I don't think I have it anymore. I need let me find it for you. I have to find it. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I have it anymore. dang it. This song would be perfect. So good. What the fuck? So this is my impression of the NA community? Yeah, pretty much. That's the exact definition of the NA community. Oh my gosh, why can't I find this song? I wish I could find this. Maybe it's... Is it this one?
Hey people. This is Seth here. You may also know me as Dyrus, Hotshot, Elements, Guardsman Bob Morello, and Tupac. I'm here to share my highly competitive 900 elo Spawn Karthus build. The principle here is very simple. We confuse and disorientate the enemy by never leaving Spawn Fountain. This leaves mid lane unoccupied, making the enemy AP feel unloved and unwanted. Now typically, the idea is to spec 21 into the Jewish Masteries, making sure to grab all 4 tax cut upgrades and the 2 extra points into investment banking. Besides that, we put 9 into anger to get that extra sexual tension on our ultimates. As for the runes, we take free cash quints for extra gold income, avarice seals for great bargains, and we run full penetration marks and glyphs. Of course, Spawn Karthus requires some initial setting up. Firstly, take your keyboard like thus. Now, find your favorite knife. The following procedure is highly stupid. I am not accountable for any injury, impalement, or circumcision that may occur. Begin by drinking Petrikov. Now get your keyboard and remove all unnecessary keys. You will know when you've removed all unnecessary keys. Now that your board is optimized, acquire duct tape, tape down your R key, and you're done. The following is an accurate depiction of Spawn Karthus and has been approved for public viewing. God bless America.
Respect. I just slaughter, don't be bothered. Watch where you're stepping, might be hot water. You order, pay me now, cause right now it's about to go down. You gotta get paid, no gas, I'm out of this game. It's crazy, I get more money by killing these things. Now ain't that funny? You gotta get paid, more gas, I'm out of this game. It's crazy, I get more money by killing these fools. Now ain't that funny? Jack, he's a psychomaniac, that's right. It's death on sight, it don't matter who's wrong or right. I just might catch you slipping, getting paid for intuition and my ambition. It's the mother city of the siege, more death, more cheese. Gotta get the paper, we should make her. And these boys from the Undertaker, and ain't no shortage, I can't be laid off. In fact, rest in chaos. I get paid, no gas, I'm out of this game. It's crazy, I get more money by killing these fools. Now ain't that funny? I get paid, more gas, I'm out of this game. It's crazy, I get more money by killing these fools. Now ain't that funny? Look around, tell me what you see. I wanna kick down, get like me. It's a rap by the count of 3, and it's all being filmed on Shot TV. Yeah, it's me, I'ma do my best to rip to your chest, make of your flesh, stand on your neck, back my check. I don't really care if I got your respect. I just slaughter, don't be bothered. Watch where you're stepping, might be hot water. You order, pay me now, cause right now it's about to go down.
Doing, Jarvan? Look, and this is what happens when you play just awesome songs. You're gonna be successful in the top lane, you're gonna be successful in the mid lane, you're gonna be successful in the bottom lane. You just gotta get into it, you know? And you just gotta be confident in your plays and just start your zone out with Teemo early, and then you just win. So we picked up that kill, and all you gotta do is dodge Jarvan's pop-up. Once you dodge that pop-up, you're good. You are golden, but this lag is ridiculous. Holy crap, this is insane lag. So we picked up the kill. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start the. Oh every time I gotta move this. Good call. Good call. Bow chicka wow wow. Sorry, I started with the Doran's Blade and the health pot. So as customary, they did change Frozen Mallet around. So I'm gonna get the pickaxe and some health pots and then just a ward because I don't want to get ganked from that jungle Garen. But if I get locked up with the Cataclysm and a Jarvan, I'm dead. I mean, I will die. Just period. So thank you, Dudrat. Thank you, sir. Thank you. But with Teemo in top, you just have to start your zone early. That Jarvan you saw, I laid down auto attack, sat right in the lane. He got scared early, and then he overcommitted, just missing the pop-up and died. So very easy. Hopefully the lag will fix itself. That's all you do with Jarvan. Do his cooldowns. He is a cooldown champion. If he has cooldowns, you can kick his butt. Still with AD, I always max poison, because with AP you max blinding dart. And a big portion of Teemo's damage, though you do build him AD, so the physical attack damage that you hit him for you know, like 100 or 80, depending on how much armor they have. Let's take a look. We could see we hit him for 74, and then my poison will tick and do the rest of the damage on him. And that's what will just give me the advantage, just slowly but surely. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jarvan? Come here, pal. Come here, buddy. I got a feeling that there's a Garen nearby, otherwise you wouldn't be so aggressive. In case you didn't learn anything. Don't lick my sock, you weirdo dog. Don't lick my sock! Alright, come here. Come here, Jarvan. You can't hit that... Oh, you can't hit that tank minion, can you? Oh, now you want to run away, don't you? Oh, I'm sorry. Did Teemo just, like, zone you out of your own farm and now you have to go home? Oh, I'm so sorry. Not really. Teemo's a scumbag champion, so you gotta play him like a scumbag. You gotta get in the mindset back to be a successful scumbag. It's the only way. So though I'm gonna scout ahead, one thing always with Teemo, I have shrooms, I need to be using them. So if I'm gonna use them defensively or if I'm gonna start using them offensively, I always keep this mouth warded, kind of shroomed up, because then if anyone comes in, they're going to have to hit it, or if they want to run away even. The other thing I'll do is I'll show you the other spots that I put shrooms down, and then just always having the map awareness, just kind of looking down every once in a while and seeing. I will set up 3, I'll put one right here, and right here. That way, no matter what, anytime that they try to come, if Garen wants to gank me from here, boom, well, he may be able to sneak through just on that side. Then, if he wants to gank me from there, that's cool. The other thing that I want to keep in mind is having a shroom on me in case Jarvan does go all in. If he does jump in on me using the Cataclysm, I want to lock him up for as long as I can. Look at that, 2 auto attacks. We trade just about even damage, but I want to zone him from this cannon minion. I don't want him to get it. Even if he's got to use a little spell for it, I guess. But I want to, at all points in time, try to zone out my opponent from cannon minion. Just it's so much money. And if you can stop him from getting it, oh, it's just that ever so slight advantage that you want. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love winning small battles. I love small battles. Teemo's gonna scout ahead. The other thing is I just keep a shroom in the bushes in case Garen or some jungler is gonna come and gank me. Because nothing sucks more than being like, sweet, I'm gonna kill this guy. And then there's a jungle Lee Sin sitting in the bush and he shields in and then rapes your face and you lose. And that's not what you want. You don't want to do that. So continuing to just get the last hits, get the money. Don't want to miss out. This is free gold. Oh, just like that one I missed out. Oh, you want to do this again, pal? Does this seem like anything that happened earlier? The other thing that I maxed is going to be move speed, because you are going to be AD Teemo, so you want to kite. You need to kite. If you don't, you're going to die. But look at that. Just, I don't know if this guy remembers earlier, but that's exactly what happened the last time he died. He went for that flagpole pop-up combo and missed and paid for his life. Or paid with his life, I should say. Now, one thing that I'll do with Teemo personally, on top of having my 3-line shroom ward area thingamajiggy to keep myself safe, I will set wards up in the middle of the lane, but you separate them the equivalent distance. This is very key. You gotta separate them out so that the melee minions are gonna hit this one. 2 to 3 are gonna take the damage for it. Then they're gonna keep pushing on, and because they're gonna get slowed, they're gonna group up with the mage minions. Then they're gonna hit the next one, and then everything's gonna be cleared out. Once everything's cleared out, well, then your lane just got pushed, and you're good. That's what I'm doing. That FM Teemo. You can see, well, in this case, Jarvan's gonna walk up if he continues moving with his melee minions and get slowed. Yeah, eat that shroom damage, baby, eat it. Nom 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 nom. So good. So good. Oh yeah, trinkets are way OP, so I don't get them, ever. I like having them, that open slot for another item late game, so I refuse to get trinkets in top lane. The other thing is a trinket's just... Oh, what are you doing? Really? You want to do this right now? You want to know what's funny about you, Jarvan? Is you're gonna die again. Bye. Bye. I'm AD Teemo. I'm not AP, bro. I'm not AP. I don't do any damage with my shrooms or blinding dart. So there is no harassing that I do. All my damage comes from auto attacks. And you keep eating them. He just loves the autos. Then the best part is he jumped me when I had a shroom already. So it ticked twice, laid down the next shroom. That way the next set of ticks will begin. And the whole time, he was just taking auto attack damage after auto attack damage after auto attack damage. And, man, he's just gotta stop fighting me. One other thing that you gotta know is when you're behind in a lane, stop fighting. Don't try to commit to your opponent anymore. Because it's gonna cause you to lose. Like, even if your jungler can come in, if you know your opponent is way stronger than you, it's not worth it to try and fight. Just sit back, farm, and relax. Relax. Now I'm gonna go get Frozen Mallet, and this way Jarvan will never get away from me. Yeah, it's a jungle Garen, so there's no reason to like have to worry about him ganking me. The other thing is with the trinket, so what I was gonna get to before I got distracted before the Jarvan had to go and try to fight me, is with the trinket, in top lane, there's 2 things to use it for. One is warding right around, or trinketing right around 3 minutes and 10 seconds, depending on who the jungler is. Even the fastest jungler clears at right around 3 minutes for the jungle buff, and then ganks a lane, so you gotta ward around that. But most junglers don't finish till about 3:15, which gives you ample time. 3:10, you're either getting pushed to your tower, or you're pushing to the opponent and trinketing. That way you can see when you're gonna get ganked. The other time is warding a lane bush. The only 2 times you should ever be using a trinket, unless like maybe you were trying to get a kill and they dipped into bush vision range and you want to just see them, then you'd ward into a bush, but that'd be it. So otherwise there's just no point to picking up the trinket. I mean, later on, sure, I could get the clearing one if I wanted for Baron, but I don't pick up the trinket because it's just not needed. Sure, it has its benefit and it's free and you should absolutely get it. Just go and pick it up. There's no reason to not, except I just did. So that's all. That's Jarvan, come here. Jarvan, come here. Come here, Jarvan. Come here. Come on. Jarvan, I'm a scumbag, I know, I'm sorry. But I have to do this. I could even dive him. But I'm not gonna, because there's no point in diving. It just, period. There's just dive it. No, unless you have 3 people and you know that you're all gonna get out and live. I didn't dive him. I didn't risk myself dying, and now he's gonna miss the cannon minion. He's gonna miss this wave, and he's gonna miss part of the next wave too. And I can possibly take this top tower. Yes, I can. Which I shouldn't have, because then he could have missed 3 more minions. I should have let minions just take the tower, but I didn't. So, because when you play in top lane, it's all about small victories. You gotta have small victories and work it into a large victory. So every time I zone him out of a minion here or there, every time I, you know, can get a couple free auto attacks in on him. Come here. I have Frozen Mallet. You will not run away. Oh my gosh, TF, you're way ballsy. This is not what you want to do. I don't... Aw, I didn't... Yeah, no, I don't know. Bye! No way. No way! We both live! It's okay! Everything's better. Everything's better than expected. He has no ultimate or ignite, and we took mid-tower. So I didn't die, I didn't kill him, but that was just misplay. I should have had a double kill. If we just continued on the Garen, we would have killed him right here, and then Vigar would have came right around and we would have killed him, no problem. That was just bad play on my part. Just bad play. Let's see, gonna get that Blade of the Rune King, because, well, free attack speed, lifesteal. Attack speed means I can proc my poison on more people, because I can attack one, attack the other, attack one, attack the other. The other thing I'll be picking up is a Runon's Hurricane, and then a Wit's End. Then lastly, it'll be Infinity Edge, and most likely like a Nashor's Tooth, or no, maybe a Guinsoo's Rage Blade. Yeah, maybe I think I'll go with that. But that's the late game item. That won't be till like the 40-minute mark, so. What up, Bloopkey? How's it going, man? I'll read all my messages in a minute. I'm gonna try to push top tower down here, just get some more shrooms out. Just keeping myself safe. The other thing with Teemo is once you get Runons, oh my gosh, you clear so hard. You just 2 auto attack the mage minions, they're all dead. It is ridiculous. And there's a lot of fighting going on. You got red buff Garen, come here. What are you gonna do, pal? What do you... Like, look, this Garen just can't do anything. Can't silence me, bro. It's impossible when you charge your Q and try to silence me. I hope you know that, and the reason being is because you're blinded. You're blinded by my pale white skin, of my ratness, of my badger me Teemo. And I'm reporting in for this top tower. Ding ding! Is anybody home? Guess not. Thank you for the free tower. I'm gonna set up just shop. I'm just gonna camp in top lane all day because I'm armed and ready. I'm armed and ready. Sleepy Stone, I'm actually gonna agree with you in seeing that NA is weaker of any other professional scene. I will agree that the North American circuit is the weakest. That is, without a doubt in my mind, I agree in the fact that I feel that they are always stuck playing catch-up. Whatever the meta is in somewhere else, whatever champions are somewhere else, is what NA's trying to catch up and do. So I feel that they're always behind, and because of it, we won't ever be on top. So... Alex owns that. I could get the trinket earlier. I know. I just kind of forgot about it and played it off like I knew what I was doing, and it gets that 5th item when really it doesn't, but I just felt like not getting the trinket. So, let's see. Yes, doing Teemo right now, Beards. AD Teemo, the old-fashioned good stuff with the Teemo. I like building it on Draven along with my Ravenous Hydra. Building Hydra on Draven is probably the best item that you ever could build. It is so good. It's so good. It's just, it's phenomenal. Even like, I find that EU in like non-existent ELO kind of thing is they're just terrible. If you go to any Smurf game and play in EU, They are really bad. But their ranked play, from everything I hear people talk about, is a lot better than NA's. NA's, you get more trolls than anything else, which is understandable. In NA, everyone wants to stroke their own freaking junk and say that they're the best. But that's just because North America, we're just cocky bastards anyways. That's just how we're brought up, and everything we're entitled to, it's our world, and we deserve it. Alright, Jarvan, why are you building damage? You won't? Okay, whatever you want, Jarvan. Oh, let's do this. Bye! Oh, that is so good. That is phenomenal. That is... Aww! You gotta link it after the game, you silly goose. You can't link it... You don't link it during the game. That way everyone's able to ghost in. There's only a minute delay on this. Everyone's gonna be like, oh man, this Teemo's sitting AFK in the top bush now. Oh man. Yeah, NA is definitely lick my balls. That's a good one. That is the best stream. If you guys go there, it is honestly the best stream. I'm just gonna steal blue buff because I can, and I'm Teemo, and Strummer's kicking butt in mid lane, so he doesn't need blue buff. He's a fed TF. Look at that TF. Look at how big he is. He's got freaking Deathfire, or blah, 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 Deathcap, Lichbane. So everyone's doing really well. Holy cow. Holy cow, I didn't realize our team is doing so well. Leona was the only one fed, but that's okay. Fed into the Caitlyn's mouth, who's building Runons next. On Caitlyn, gonna get faster headshot, which is okay. I did not steal your blue! No, I didn't! I just happened to stumble across the blue buff that didn't have a name tag on it. So I put mine on it. It's like a lunch pail, you know? I didn't know whose lunch it was. It didn't have a name on it, which means it's free. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brazil is not the troll capital. It's just they don't like to listen to anybody else but Brazilians. BRs are all about BRs. And if you're not a BR, well, you can get out. Okay, then what are you doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this split. Oh, we're so good. We just planned that, we like sandwiched them. That TF was just like, oh ping, we're doing this. Oh yeah, I smell you there, guy. Really? You're gonna ult me? Why would you just pick 2 different targets? I don't understand that. Like, as Veigar, you want to try to blow up one singular target, and he stunned Lee Sin, and then dove in and like ulted onto me? I don't follow. But okay, no big deal. Whatever he wants. He's the Veigar, I'm just the Teemo. I'm just the troll. So I was just looking at the game. Garen, I don't know, Jungle Garen is not a good thing. It was like popular for a week, and then it fell out of favor like super hard because you need a high CC team to run Jungle Garen. So I don't know why. I mean, again, he could do whatever he wants. Annie and Caitlyn, that's a strong bot lane. Up, GG. But there was Teemo top, and just as easy as anything, all you have to do is outplay the opponent. Jarvan easily can beat Teemo in top lane. You just have to harass early. You got to utilize his cooldowns to come in, pop up, get one auto attack, and run away. But twice he missed that pop up. And sure, no problem, Grad. Here you go. Here you are. So, as always, I guess I'll do it the normal way. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, how we could have won faster, how the enemy team could have won in general. In top lane starting out, just like I was saying, Jarvan went in, tried to go ham, and missed twice. and both times caused them to die. And at that point, I was able to roam out of top lane. I could go wherever I want, do whatever I wanted in mid lane, or sorry, in the jungle. Lee Sin, absolute monster, perfect game, 8-0-5. He didn't have to come top at all because I won. He was going everywhere else. Twisted Fate had a little bit of miscommunication with him, and that caused him to die, and then I wasn't able to do anything to help him. That was misfortune. And bottom, I didn't see any of the game, so I don't know what had happened. All I know is that Russian went super ham and fed Caitlyn 5 kills, which is nice. Vygar tried to nuke me out in mid the one time I did leave. Almost got me, and then at the end he could have killed the Lee Sin, but chose to ult me instead when he ignited everyone else, and I don't know. That was just odd play. And one of those games, just like that, we got super fed, and we were just able to roll through the enemy. There was little that they could do. Even if they were to group up in team fight, we were still so big. But one Vygar stun into Annie stun, Jarvan Cataclysm. Maybe they could have made something happen, but if we just split push, it would have been over. Hello, pigs flying. I know I'm ugly. I'm definitely not cute at all. I'm aware. It's okay. Oh, I'm sorry for the DC. I didn't realize that he DC'd for so long. My bad. That doesn't make it fun for anybody. I mean, then you're stuck playing a game without somebody, and even though he DC'd, I mean, he still had just as much money as the Jarvan in top lane. So, grats to the Garen. I mean, even if he DC'd, he still beat Iced Lunar. But little can be done for Iced Lunar when you miss the pop-ups and you're gonna die. I'm sorry. That's all I can do. Whoa, Bounchkawao, he has every right to be upset. That's okay. If someone DCs in the game, it really doesn't make it fun to play in. And I mean, we've all been there for ranked games, normal games. You invite your buddies, or you get the one random who just wants to troll around. But, it's okay. It's alright.